Hello, everybody. I'm gonna be doodling, just be a little bit patient
We're
with
going to be
me.
trimming.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Daily Antidote of Song. Thank you to Munit Mesfin, our artist of the day, for playing us in there while we got to look at our beautiful poster for our ukulele week, which, of course, we're going to talk more about in just a little bit. But first and foremost, let's welcome each other back into this space. My name is Erin Geyer. I'm on staff with Carpe Diem Arts at the Daily Antidote of Song. I'm coming in from the Bronx in New York City, and I'm so happy to be here with all of you today. So let's get this party started. First of all, big wave hello to all of our friends joining us out there on any of the live streams. Thank you so much for
Kimberly.
watching along. And we are so excited that you're here with us. And of course, to all of you here in the room, we are so excited that you are here with us. So hello to Munit Mesfin coming from Virginia, who we are going to sing and talk with today. Hello to our fearless leader, Joe Rossi, in New Hampshire in a cafe right alongside Kimberly, who sings with us in this room whenever she can. And so this is super, super awesome to see you two together in that beautiful cafe. Hello to David and Elsie in Oakland, California. Hi to Linda on Orcas Island, Sue in Seattle, Kathleen in Albuquerque, Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, Annette in California, Deborah in Kentucky, Hoda in BC. Here comes one of our other fearless leaders from Carpe Diem Arts. Busy Graham is signing on right now. Hi to Fred in Silver Spring, Maryland, Clive in Whitby, England and the UK. Hi to Julie in Ontario, Canada. Hi to Neil in Boston, Mass. Hello to one of our fearless techies working behind the scenes, Candace in LA. Thank you for all that you do. Hello to Sydney. Hello to Trish in Victoria, BC. Sarah H. Hi to Kathy in Colorado. Busy Graham, there's your face. Hello, nice to see you. Hello to Anne in Silver Spring, Maryland. Pauline and William in Newcastle in the UK. Not Zoomiverse in the Storm in the Zoomiverse in Massachusetts. Hi, nice to see you. There's the Curly Tops in Vermont. Hello to Caroline in DC. Diane in Massachusetts. Gary, hello to Aloysius in Massachusetts, somewhere outside nice today. Hi to Nancy in Washington State. Sarah in Texas. Lynn in Connecticut. And here comes Dory and maybe Ollie in from Rhode Island. And that's everybody we've got with us in the room right now. So without further ado, I'd love to turn it over to Munit Mesfin. You know her, you love her. She is a singer, songwriter, mom, musician, family, teacher, performing artist extraordinaire who works so closely with Carpe Diem Arts and who we are so lucky to constantly have as one of our fabulous collaborators. Hey, Munit, how you doing?
How's out there?
We're so glad to have you in the room with us again.
I'm glad to be had. I'm glad to be here with everyone on this beautiful October day. I am out here in Fairfax, Virginia at the moment. And I was thinking about what I bring for the noon hour, and I was driving in the morning, and the trees were very thin and beautiful and gorgeous. Are the trees looking beautiful where you're somewhere? Hopefully you're
They
in a part of the
certainly
world
are.
where
I
the
can
trees are.
attest to up and down the East Coast. The trees are fully in their fall bloom. Their fall foliage is fully blooming and falling. And this really does seem like the perfect song for today.
Yes, and so with the song "Surprise," song that's how the seasons are always changing and time is always changing, and it's a song by the Byrds. The writer is Pete Seeger, and it's called "Turn, Turn, Turn." And I hope that some of you know it. Um, I will teach you the chorus, but in the in between times, you're gonna hopefully sing in wherever you are in the world. Turn, turn, turn. Let's make sure those are the right. Turn, turn. Yeah, those are the right chords. So I'm gonna say to every season, and then the people say, turn, 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 and so forth. There will be a couple of times of turn, turn, turn. And then comes the chorus. And in the chorus, it talks about a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. And then when the words come back again, it will be a slightly different things that we're going to do in this different time that we're going to be in. But I'll sing it a couple of times because it is feeling very meditative and it's calming me down as I play it more and more. So I hope that you will enjoy Turn, Turn, Turn. Are you all ready out there
to turn? We are so ready.
To sing a little bit?
How ready we are.
All right, here we go.
We're ready to turn along with you.
Thank you so much. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to love, a time to hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rent, a time to sow, a time for love, a time for hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To every season, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Thank you for listening.
such a
I
perfect
hope
song
you
for us
were
today. Oh, we
singing.
were. I saw every single person here singing along. That is such a beautiful, beautiful song and a beautiful one to
Yeah,
sing together, especially.
it is. It is. It is comes from the big book. And it
That it
is
does.
something that really is kind of speaks to life as we have known it, as we will know it in the future. And it is always a time, and there's always a time for all of these things. And we are people walking in these times. So
That's true.
I
And it's
thought
also
that it would be a good offering. Mm-hmm.
it's so helpful to remember that I don't know that everything does have its seasons, and just in the same way that no crop, no flower truly, truly is at its peak or blooms all year round. Every plant, even if it is a plant that grows year round, it still has its seasons that it tucks its leaves and blooms away to regenerate and to regrow. And remembering that we are all going to have seasons of our own and seasons of our life and seasons in the whole wide world. And it feels like the world is going through a bit of a regeneration of its own. And so it is nice to remember that we know how to do this. We know we can look to the trees and the crops and the flowers. We know what to do.
That's right. And if we forget, we've got even the sweet honey song, listen more often to things and to beings. I mean, the nature and the natural cycle and everything, and life, birth, death, and trees and fall and leaves and whatever it is always reminding us. Obviously, we obviously forget every day because that's just the way that we are as human beings.
There we are.
Every day, constantly forgetting that we are just part of a cycle amongst cycles, and we are in our own internal cycles. And, it can be very stressful when you forget because you think everything is happening for the first time, when in reality, to every season, there's just another season and then just another season. So that's something that definitely calms me down. And
Absolutely.
I hope it did the same for you all out there. And I love how everybody's sharing about the foliage, how full and how gorgeous and how golden it is. And it's a good thing that it's beautiful so that we can feel good about the beauty of the world as well.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Briefly before we do anything else, before we chat anymore or sing the song again, I do want to mention that of course the poster that was up at the very beginning of the live stream was about our ukulele week, and I want to throw it over to Joe just really. I know that you have a little bit of background noise, Joe, but I can't think of anybody better to talk briefly about what exactly we're doing here and how exciting that project is.
Hey, thanks, Erin. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we got you.
Great. So, yep, we are going to be auctioning off a fabulous ukulele that was donated to us by SiriusXM The Village. And yeah, I do actually. Can you guys all wave to Kimberly Moore from the
Of
UK?
course we
She's
can.
here.
Hey, Kimberly.
She just got in last night. She's going to be here doing a project with Brendan Taff and a bunch of other stuff going on. And it's the first time we're meeting. We had a great time connecting, and can't wait to sing with her again and here soon. I was just going to say that we're going to auction off the Sirius XM Radio ukulele in November. And we're gonna have another week of ukulele songs, and it's a ukulele that was signed by many people, and we're hoping it will bring in a nice amount of money because it is going to be to support the Daily Antidote of Song. And since there's so much background noise, I will close. But thank you, Erin, and thank you, Munit, and thanks everybody for being here
so
today.
Much. Thank you, Joe and Kimberly. It's so great to see you both together. Yes, so as Joe said, that is one of our many fabulous fundraisers to keep this program going, and it is so near and dear to all of our hearts, and it's such a special, cool thing. It's one of those objects that even if you don't end up having it, the fact that you know that it's out there in the world and that someone has that is so, so cool. So please keep your eye on our emails and our newsletters and on our website to learn more about when that auction is going to start, how you can be a part of it, and how you can share it with maybe some of your music loving friends, even if they aren't in here on the daily, which of course they are welcome to be. All right, well, that's pretty much all from me from announcements land. So I would love to just turn it back over to you, Munit, and say, what's going on with you right now? Do you have any shows coming up, anything you're working on, anything you're looking forward to, anything at all?
Absolutely. I mean, there's a bunch of things happening today in the afternoon. We'll be heading over to where Civic Circle and Carpe Diem will be doing a concert for democracy at the Busboys and Poets that is on in the DC side next to Tacoma Park. So I'll be
Yes.
there saying a little bit about, what a good citizen is, engaged, involved, checking it out, looking things up, teaching the children. Next thing that is a big thing that's coming up for me is again with the lovely Busy Graham and Alchemy Valley coming up, which is a night of songs by ladies of legend. So we'll be having a performance on November 9th, I believe it's a Saturday. And then that will be at the Capital One Theater in Tyson's Corner, where we're going to have the wonderful Vero No, which are Lynn and they've been here before, Lynn and Ken Avis, and they're going to be performing songs by Carole King and Joni Mitchell, and I'm going to be bringing Roberta Flack. So if you want to listen to three legendary people, I don't know what the situation might be in terms of how much of it is going to be filmed and or live streamed immediately at that moment. But if you're in the area, you should not wait for that. You should just try to come and share with all the people that there will be a wonderful concert happening on Saturday, November 9th. Not busy, is it 9? Because I don't have my calendar open. Okay, great. And it will be Joni Mitchell and Carole King and Roberta Flack in a beautiful setting, which is the Capital One Theater in Tyson's Corner. So those two things are two things to highlight for the moment, I think. And
Wonderful.
outside of that, yeah, just teaching the children more and more. I'm learning to be good at chess again. So if any of you were like, oh yeah, let me try to do something with my time, may I recommend chess? Because I thought I was good. And then I realized I've lost all my knowledge. And so I'm doing that. That's a personal growth development moment. But yeah,
That's
that's all of the
wonderful.
wonderful things that are going on that side of the planet. And I apologize for the papal rustling. That's my lyrics
That's
and
all
my
right.
chords that
No
were doing a
worries.
little bit of the crinkle crinkle action. It could have been the autumn leaves though. You don't know.
Yes, it was a sound effect because we're talking about the autumn leaves. Before we move on
That's
from those
right.
wonderful concerts, Busy, do you have anything to add about
Oh,
the programming and the concerts that are going on from
Yeah,
Carpe
thanks.
Diem? Because
Thanks
they
so
sound
much, Munit,
wonderful.
for letting everyone know about that. Yeah, this afternoon, 4 to 6 is at the Busboys and Poets celebrating democracy with the Civic Circle and other partner organizations with Carpe Diem Arts. Munit and Gabrielle Zui and Lilo Gonzalez, also one of our favorites here, and Nick Newland. So yeah, that will be a great event today. And then, as Munit mentioned, Saturday, November 9th, celebrating Joni Mitchell, Carole King, and Roberta Flack. And there will also be a dance component with Alchemy Ballet Artists in Motion. So definitely, we would really, really appreciate anyone helping to spread the word because tickets are hard to sell these days. I think largely because of this election and concerns. So, but we're excited and really looking forward to that event on November 9th. So we hope to see you. And thank you,
Sounds so
Monique.
wonderful. So you heard it here first, folks. Anybody who is in the DMV or might find your way for a nice little autumn drive across the country or down up or down the East Coast, please come and see any of those concerts that are happening and all of the other wonderful programming that Carpe Diem makes happen. Now, Munit, what do you think? Will you sing us the whole song again? Because we would love to sing with you.
the whole song again.
The
Because
whole
like I
song.
said, every time I sing it, I feel just a little bit more grounded. It's a
Absolutely.
grounding song. And thank you for all of you who sent the messages. Appreciate it. And for those of you that are saying, don't rake your leaves, listen, man, I am team never rake your leaves. I am team let the grass grow. So I just want to say, definitely let the grass grow. Let the bugs hide under the leaves because they need seasons of growth too and they need leaves to hide under. So if you can make it happen, not judging or anything, but just let the leaves just leave. Here we go. One, two, da da da. To everything turn, turn. season turn, 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 and the time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rent, a time to sow, a time for love, a time for hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven.
Munit Mesfin, everybody, give it up, give it up. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Munit, for choosing the perfect song and the perfect topic of discussion, the perfect anecdotes and antidotes for today. They were lovely.
My pleasure. Every time you call on me, it sparks a thing in me. So, call on me and I'll be there November 9th at Tyson's Corner. Because you've got a friend. Just kidding.
Anybody who's going to be in town in the DMV around November 9th, please come and see that concert. It's going to be wonderful. And hey, even if you're not, check out all of the artists on Instagram and Facebook and their websites and the Carpe Diem Arts website to see if you find any good information or photos or anything from the event. I'm sure it's going to be really, really wonderful. So thank you
Absolutely.
everybody so much for joining us today on this beautiful Saturday. I hope it's equally beautiful where you are as it is here. I literally see the fall leaves being gusted around by these huge, beautiful winds, and it's just orange and green swirling past my window. So I really hope that it is just as lovely where you are, and it's time for us to say goodbye. So another huge thank you, a huge round of applause, huge thank you to Munit Mesfin for that beautiful song and discussion. Thank you so
May
much.
your season be a lovely one.
I hope it is for you too. And if the season brings you sneezing, I hope that you sneeze all of your allergies away. Because if you're anything like me, this might be your favorite season and it might hate you. And I'm so allergic to fall, but I love it anyway. Thank you so much and goodbye to Busy Graham of Carpe Diem Arts. Thank you so much for everything that you and Carpe Diem Arts do to keep this program going. We are so eternally grateful. Thank you to our fearless leader, Joe Rossi, in the beautiful cafe with Kimberly Moore sharing some earbuds, which is adorable and wonderful. Thank you so much and goodbye to David and Elsie in Oakland, California, Linda rocking on Orcas Island. Goodbye to Pauline and William in Newcastle in the UK. Bye to Kathleen in Albuquerque, Carolyn in Boise with some beautiful fall foliage there, Deborah in Kentucky, Goodbye, goodbye to Neil in Boston, Mass, Sue in Seattle, Anne in Silver Spring, Maryland, Hoda in BC. Goodbye to Annette in California, Clive and Ruth in Whitby, England. Goodbye to Julie in Ontario, Canada, Trish in Victoria, BC. One curly top that I can see, but I know there's more behind the scenes in Vermont. Bye to Louise and Devon in the UK. Bye to Kathy in Colorado. Bye to Deli in Maryland. Dorian, maybe Ollie somewhere in Rhode Island. Goodbye to Caroline in DC. And there's some more curly tops. Goodbye to Liana in Vermont. Alice May, goodbye, goodbye. Let's see who else we've got. And there's Don. Goodbye to Fred in Silver Spring, Maryland. Bye to Storm in Massachusetts. Aloysius also in Massachusetts. Goodbye and thank you for running our tech, to Candace in LA. Goodbye to Gary in Massachusetts, Nancy in Washington State, Lynn in Connecticut, and Athena in Brooklyn, reminding us that it is day 1665. I don't think I mentioned that. But on this day 1665 of the Daily Antidote of Song, I bid you happy fall, happy Saturday, and goodbye. Thank you to all of you out there on the live stream for watching. We love you so much, and we'll see you again tomorrow.